Now that was everything Doctor Who is supposed to be. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. For my money, The Girl in the Fireplace is the moment where David Tennant truly became the 10th Doctor and cemented his place in the show's history. And for that matter, this is also the story where Stephen Moffat sealed his future job as becoming showrunner in a couple of years down the road. As I have frequently said, I love pure historicals, and this is not even close to a pure historical. But much of the story is set in 18th century France and about the King of France and Madame de Pompadour and Versailles, and on that count, the show fills its original remit of being educational. It teaches the children watching this program who the Madame de Pompadour was, if also throwing in clockwork robots from 5,000 years in the future. But that's besides the point. It's just a fantastic setting, and she is an amazing historical figure, one who Stephen Moffat obviously admires. Beyond that, this story embraces time travel in a way that really very few other Doctor Who stories up until this point really do. It'll be another year before we hit blink, and the phrase timey-wimey wibbly-wobbly sears itself into the show's DNA. But that's exactly what this story is. A ship 5,000 years in the future opening portals into the 18th century France, and specifically throughout the lifespan of Madame de Pompadour, for reasons which never become clear to anyone in the story except the viewers in the very final frames of the story, which is just a masterful piece of writing in and of itself. But that kind of playing around with lifespans and showing one character taking the long path while the Doctor takes the short path is absolutely emblematic of his life. Stephen Moffat manages to tell a story that sums up the Doctor's life in perfect, compact detail, and it's just phenomenal. Everyone in this story is amazing. The special effects are fantastic. The Clockwork Men look great. The creep factor with human body parts embedded into ship technology is perfect. The show has the monster under the bed. It's just, like I say, it's everything that Doctor Who is supposed to be. And there's one great line of dialogue that I utterly adore at the climax of the story, where the Doctor is facing down the Clockwork Men. Their link to the ship has been severed. They're slowly running out of power. And the Doctor, in a clever bit of double entendre wordplay, stares one of the Clockwork Men in the face and says, "I'm not winding you up." And that double meaning of, I'm telling you the truth right now, and also, I'm not going to wind up your power source. It's just a perfect bit of writing. I absolutely enjoyed David Tennant in The Christmas Invasion and accepted him as the Doctor. And New Earth was fine for what it is. Originally, The Girl in the Fireplace was supposed to be the second story of this season, but when Russell T Davies saw the full treatment of what Stephen Moffat was writing, he decided he had to push it back a couple of stories to give viewers a little bit more time to get used to David Tennant in the role before throwing this at them. And I understand that, but even with that being the case, for my money, this, as I said, is the point where David Tennant truly becomes the Doctor and codifies everything that his portrayal of the character will be for the next 5 years. So, major points. To me, this is the high point of the season. There's a couple of more two-parters coming up, and there's the big tearful ending at the season finale that people love, and I don't hate it, but I'll get there in a bit. I don't adore it as much as other people do. This, to me, is the pinnacle of this season right here. The rest of it's enjoyable, but this was far and away the most imaginative, creative, well-crafted story of the entire season. That wraps it up today. Tomorrow I begin the two-parter that bring the Cybermen into the modern series and introduce Pete's World. Yay, Pete's World. I have thoughts about that, but we'll talk about them tomorrow. I'll see you then.